Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Bridge. Playing in the BBO 2-day weekend event. Not as interesting as the 2-day Survivor that they sometimes run, where you actually have to qualify for day two, but it's still kind of cute to play. A longer event, more boards. This is a 10-board match point event. Is that right? Yeah, 10 boards of actual match points, and then tomorrow, if I remember, 10 more. You could open this hand one no trump, I guess. But I mean, the very weak heart doubleton is a flaw with that. The five excellent spades are a flaw with that. I don't think I'll have any trouble rebidding after like a spade. Partner bids one no, two clubs or mate. Yeah, two clubs I guess is fine. Okay. Yeah, I mean that sort of makes me wish I'd opened a no trump. But something else might have happened if I had. I don't think we can really bid here. Like, I have extras, but they're completely the wrong shape to do anything. And partner has a bad hand. Like, yes, it's nice to compete for the partial. It pairs all white, but I just don't think I can do it here. If partner's short in diamonds, it's his job. He's already showed a very weak hand, so I won't take him too seriously if he doubles. Okay. We'll defend then. Try to go plus. Should be getting a rough in spades, I would hope. Yeah. This is already looking like it's down, right? Two spades, spade rough, club, and eventually two diamonds. Perhaps even another spade rough because diamonds are so bad. I guess partner doesn't have the king of clubs, or he probably should have cashed it here. Well, I mean, a human would do that. Gib might not see the problem I'm going to have if I. Like, if he has the king of clubs and no diamonds above the six, I should play a club. If he has a diamond above the six and no king of clubs, I should play a diamond. Gib, the robot, doesn't see that as a problem for me. I'll just always find the right answer. So if he has the king of clubs, he maybe doesn't have to cash it first. But if he had the king of clubs and a diamond above the six, he needs to cash first. So I don't know. I think I should just assume he doesn't have the king. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, well, hopefully 200's worth. Or sorry, hopefully down two for 100 is worth something, because that seems to be what we're getting. Oh, partner had some hearts, huh? Yeah, I mean, if I were in partner's shoes, I would have balanced with two hearts, I think. Turns out I might get creamed since West has ace queen fifth. But, you know, opener won't count me for having much, and I am short in diamonds and in spades. Maybe partner will read two hearts as showing spade tolerance. You probably should, actually. So maybe two hearts is a bit too out there. It seems like a sort of reasonable call, but maybe it's wrong. And it would have worked out badly on this layout, I think. Like, just how well does two hearts do? Not well, I imagine. Oops, there we go. This is the double dummy solver I wanted. Analyze, please. Yeah, we do make two hearts, so double dummy. North has to balance with two hearts for us to get the par result. We could get 110 instead of 100. I haven't analyzed and don't plan to analyze how realistic 110 actually is. Like, maybe it's just impossible for us to play it correctly. Wow, what a hand. Could you justify opening this two clubs? Maybe. But I think the thing you're supposed to do is bid a heart and then 3 clubs, right? 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and then later bidding 3 clubs also sort of works. It gets both your suits out at the same level. But if partner has a bad hand, he'll respond to 2 hearts with 3 clubs himself, just showing a terrible hand. Cheaper minor to show garbage. And I'll have to show my clubs at the 4 level. Now, if partner has a hand that bad, then 1 heart is getting passed out, which I think is fine. Yeah. I mean, there's a rule of thumb also for, like, when is a hand good enough to bid 2 clubs based on shape? Because this isn't enough high card points, but they're very, very good. You know, for 20-point hands, this one is very good. And the rule is, like, that I have heard, you know, if you have more quick tricks than losers, and, you know, to know what that means, you have to know what losers are and what quick tricks are. And quick tricks are a pretty old concept. I'm only sort of halfway, you know, familiar with them. But, I mean, this hand certainly has at least 4.5 quick tricks. The ace-king and ace-king. Maybe it has more. I'm not sure how they count, like this queen or whatever. And the number of losers it has is a diamond, a club, and a spade. So way more quick tricks than losers. So, I don't know. Maybe you are supposed to bid 2 clubs. So, another rule of thumb about when to open 2 clubs versus 1 of a major, or 1 of a suit, I guess, is, like, how upset you would be if partner passed your 1 of a major. If you think that would be unbearable, like, you should not open 1 of a major. So let's ask, like, what's a hand partner might have where he would pass a heart that would be a disaster for us? Well, he might have, like, queen jack, 3rd of clubs and 3 hearts. That would be pretty sad, I guess. And he wouldn't bid with that. Yeah. I guess that's a good enough reason to bid 2 clubs. Okay. All the rules of thumb are telling me I should bid 2 clubs with this. I don't like upgrading shapely hands to 2 clubs, but... Ooh, really? So this is an area that a lot of players don't have a very well-developed system for, because it just doesn't come up very much. I don't either. I mean, Gib has something, and I can ask what it is. I assume new suit bids by me are natural, 5+ and forcing. I don't know if I'm supposed to bid my hearts before my clubs. He just says they both show 5 or more or something. My hearts are better, and they're a major. Yeah. I guess I'll bid the hearts. It would be a shame to miss a club slam this way, though, wouldn't it? Like, by bidding the hearts, I'm almost saying that I'm willing to bid 3 hearts, 4 clubs, 5 clubs to get my shape across. Maybe I won't have to, though. I think if I bid 4 clubs, it really should show 5-5. Anyway, we'll bid 3 hearts. Partner loves hearts. Okay. I mean, should this be keycard? I'm not sure. But that's how Gib plays it, so fine. How many keycards do we have? Only 3, weirdly. So we'll show that. I do have the Queen of Hearts. And also, like, 2 other kings? There's not actually a good way to show that. Gib, I mean, I don't know. I'll show this one. Yeah, so the problem is now I don't know, like... I wonder what bidding 6 hearts would have been, actually. I wish I could undo and look at that. Because 5 no is the queen and no lower kings. What is 6 hearts? Maybe 6 hearts is 2 kings. Anyway, we don't know whether partner was asking for the queen because he needed it to find 6 or needed it needed it and a different king to find 7, but it's too late to bid anymore now. Yeah. So we do have all the key cards and probably all the clubs and all the tricks. So we're missing 7 here, unless West has all 3 clubs. And if West does have all 3 clubs, is there something I should do? I don't think so. Okay, I'll claim here, crossing to dummy and finessing in clubs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this one shouldn't score super well. At least we'll outscore the pairs in clubs, I guess. Or anyone who opened a heart might have trouble getting to the grand. I don't know. Actually, a heart, 1, no, 3 clubs, that could just skyrocket you, right? Okay, well, tough one. How would I... Here's an interesting little exercise. I wonder how I would bid this with my real human partner. We play a non-standard system. Well, I don't know. I mean, where when you have a strong hand, I don't know. We probably wouldn't get to, honestly. I would open a strong club instead of a strong 2 clubs. We play a strong 1 club, and West really ought to jump in at that point with like 2 or 3 spades to gum things up before we've had a chance to show any suits. I think you should bid 2 spades even here. Like, yeah, you know you're going to get clobbered if they make you play it, but the risk is low and the reward of messing up their auction is reasonably high. Supposing we did get to play it, I would start with a club. We would go through a game forcing relay where partner would eventually bid 3 diamonds showing this shape. I would... I mean, I guess keycard and clubs, right? All I need is the ace of spades, the ace of diamonds, and maybe the queen of clubs. I don't even really need the king of clubs, given that I know we have a 10-card fit. So maybe I would just ask controls and find out how many aces partner has. That would be 3 hearts. Partner would show both aces, and I guess I would just bid 7 no trump? Yeah. Which does require the clubs not being 3-0 offside, but, I mean, that's unlucky if they are. So, I don't know. But that, again, like, that sort of relies on West being a pacifist, which he shouldn't be. So, I don't know. 6 hearts is like the worst contract you could reasonably reach on those cards. It shouldn't score well, but you never know on BBO. What is this, 15? I like that they're choosing to play clubs and that we don't have to play spades. I love all those cards. Those kings are so delicious. On my right. What's with partner's diamond lead? What is that all about? It's probably not shortness, because we know partner's shortish in clubs. I could try switching to a club, but I think a low heart is safer. Because the queen of clubs could go around to the ace, and then like my jack 10 are sort of in danger if West has king 8, 4th or 5th. I think a heart's fine. Okay. No way you're putting in the 8 here, so I can play low. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. West only had 3, huh? Couldn't find a 4-card suit to bid, suggesting 4 spades, which I guess makes sense because we think partner has 5. So West is 4-3-3-3. Which means what exactly? I don't think I want to be on lead again. But what if... No, if partner ever gets in, he has a spade exit. So I think I just want to cash the top club and diamond and just play hearts. And eventually I'll be able to set up the 6 of hearts. And the 8, I guess. Oh, but I do get end played this way. Well, not much I could have done about it, I think. Although... No. Yeah, I think I did as much as I could there. Let's see what the computer thinks. I made one error. Yes, put in the queen. Good play. Right. Switch to a heart. Yeah, correct. Oh, well, yes, of course. Playing low in clubs was an error, and I knew that. But it's just there's no way West is putting in the 8. And if he has king 8 fourth, I actually have to play low to make sure I don't. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that error. That's a good error. And then West gave it back. That's the error West made, was not putting in the 8. Sure. So, okay, there was nothing I could do. Plus 300 ought to be pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's the auction everyone else is going to have too. Maybe somebody's doubling. Ooh. I'm a little hopeful that some other pairs might misdefend, maybe. This is an interesting hand. You could bid a red suit here, or you could bid 2 no trump, showing 5-5 in the red suits. But the hand is, like, too good for that. I don't think Gibb plays split range 2-no, though. He might just appreciate me bidding 2 here. It is an agreement that some people have, but not all, that if you bid 2 no trump here, showing like at least 5-5 in the red suits, you should either have a reasonably weak hand, like, I don't know, 8 to 12 points or something. Not like terrible, but not good. Or else a really strong hand if you're willing to bid again. And if you're in the middle, proponents of such an agreement say, you should bid something else, like bid your hearts and then your diamonds, for example. If your hand is good enough to bid twice, but not so good that you can like bid 2-no and then bid again, then just like, you know, bid your suits. I think I'm okay just bidding 2-no and passing. It's kind of an underbid, but it also preempts the spades pretty effectively. And certainly gets across to partner all in one go what my hand is about. Hello? Are we... An error has occurred. Table closing. I don't think I've lost my internet connection because my music is still playing. No, I have. I can't load a web page. I had an outage the other day. I guess I'm having another now. I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright, well, I'll investigate this off camera. Back online. And bidding 2-no again. Partner's bid 3 diamonds. Like I said, I think I'm happy passing that. Yep, Doesn't seem like we're missing anything, any games. And diamond seems like the place to be, so... King. Interesting. Jack! Well, good news and bad news. Dummy's 9 of clubs is good. Huh. Huh. Where are all the spades? I think East might have like 2. Yeah. I mean, pulling trump doesn't look like it's going to go well. I mean, I could play ace and ruff a heart, cross, ruff a heart. I don't know. Why not just play these and see when East wants to ruff? Now ace and ruff a heart is looking pretty good. So what's going on, though? Like, East has 5 clubs, West has 2. Still, for some reason, East thought it would be a good idea to lead the ace of spades. Right? That is what happened? East didn't lead a spade to West's ace and then get in clubs? No, because they crashed honors in clubs twice. So East was leading both times. Yeah, so East had ace-king 5th of clubs, but still chose to lead the ace from ace 3rd in spades. Or maybe ace 4th, although I wouldn't think so. I mean, I don't think this heart is getting over-ruffed. I don't think Dummy's trumps are useful for anything anyway, so sure. Let's not mess around with another spade, I guess. Ruff high just in case. Okay. So I believe we're down 1. West gets 2 diamonds. But just in case, I'll play it out. In case I miscounted diamonds. I haven't. Sure. I mean, I don't think you could do much better than that. Maybe in the auction, like if I had overcalled just a heart. North could bid a spade. And I'd bid 2 diamonds, and that would be that, maybe? I find it hard to believe East would sell out to the 2 level with this kind of hand. I don't know. Weird. Oh, it wasn't ace-king, it was ace-queen, I see. Okay, well, -100. Maybe there are ways to go plus. 13 points here. 3rd seat, so we could consider opening a major instead of a club. Doesn't seem like a good idea, though. Sure. I'll defend a spade. Well, I mean, if partner has the king of clubs and has made this weird lead, then I should play the queen. Now, if he doesn't have the king of clubs, it doesn't really matter if I play the queen or not, so I might as well. I guess unless West had king X, which no way partner's selling out with 5 of them, right? Partner can't beat the 9? That's interesting. No, he was just hanging on to the king for later. I think I have to play a spade, letting declare a win in dummy. Or heart, rather, letting declare a win in dummy. And then on the next diamond, I haven't totally kept track. We know Declare had 2 hearts. Well, I assume 2. Be pretty weird for partner to deduct from King X of Hearts, so he should have 3. And I've sort of forgotten how many diamonds. But well, it was 3, right? Because I had a doubleton. I roughed the 3rd round, and I think everyone else followed. Wait, is that what happened? Yeah. No, I didn't rough the 3rd round. I pitched a club on the 3rd round. And then now I'm roughing the 3rd round of clubs. So West had 3 diamonds, 2 hearts, presumably 5 spades. So that leaves room for 3 clubs exactly. Which we've seen. So yeah, Declare has exactly... So Declare's remaining cards are... all spades? Did I miscount that somewhere? That can't be right. He's led 1 round, but I guess he hasn't roughed. Oh, so maybe he has to rough this? Am I... Yeah, okay. Great. I'm not as end played as I looked. Wait, he had a 4th club? 4? Oh, I was giving him a 3rd heart, which he doesn't have. No, 2 hearts. Yeah, I knew that. 4, 2, 3... 4 clubs. 2 hearts. 3 diamonds. Is that just 4 spades? I think I'm supposed to over rough here so I can lead a heart. Give Declare a tougher guess. Okay, didn't matter. And they made 1. How accurate, oops, was my defense? One error. And it was? Oh, I have to put in the jack here. Yeah, another one of those where I'm perfectly happy with the mistake. Okay, sure. No problem. I don't think you're supposed to do anything else during the auction. Bidding 1-0 should show a stronger hand than this. Double is just insane. With a 4-card suit and only 2 in the one of the unbid suits. I don't think so. And only 3 in your own bid suit. Can't do it. There's a 20 count. Too strong to overcall 1-0 trump. Spades are terrible. This is kind of a funny hand. I think I want to double and then rebid 1-0, but maybe I double and then bid spades? I really don't like to with Jack 5th. Yeah, I think I'll just bid 1-0. Okay. Well, I've been in better contracts. We have 24 high card points, so they have 16. East has at least 12 of them for the opening, and we are seeing 1 here. So West has at most a king, we could say. Probably. I mean, East could be a little shapely, but you know, it's a reasonable guess. West has at most a king. So I'm going to be end played quite a bit. But I don't think it can really be wrong to unblock diamonds. And I think I just give East all of his clubs, right? Because after that he'll have to lead a major. And if I lead a major myself, the results are just going to be worse. Like, I guess if West had the Queen of Spades and the Queen of Hearts, maybe I could get in trouble. I don't know. Yeah, just enjoy all, 5 of your club tricks? I'm not going to make this. Let's pay some attention to what West is pitching. That's the 9 of Hearts. I need to keep all of Dummy's majors, pretty much. 6 of Hearts. Yeah, West has pitched only Hearts, right? Maybe 1 spade? I don't remember. Uh-huh. Okay, well, West did have the Queen of Spades, so I could have just led low to the 10 and done just as well. But not any better, because East was always going to get to cash this. I mean, obviously you can't make 3-0. I don't think I can really bid differently than I did. And certainly I wouldn't get a better score if I did. Like, what if I rebid spades? What? We're going to... I mean, I don't know. I guess that might do better because we might not be in game. Doesn't seem like it's going to go very well, but I guess neither did what I did. This is a comfortable 1-no trump. Partner wants to play 4 hearts. You got it. Ace Queen. Quite a lead. Interesting. I wonder what it means. So, obviously at this point we have some number of heart losers. Hopefully 0, but maybe not. And a spade loser. And there's, we could try to get rid of the spade on a diamond or a club. If I knew what West's diamond holding was, that would certainly help. I could take the club finesse in either direction. But it's kind of committal. I do have to commit to doing it one way or another. Or I could play king ace and then rough one. And then if the queen drops, I don't need the finesse. And if it doesn't drop, then I've isolated the club guard. I can play a double squeeze around spades, maybe. I just wish I knew what West had that made him think it was a good idea to lead the ace-queen of diamonds. A doubleton or ace-queen-jack something. I'd like to lead a diamond to find out, but if East overroughs, it's pretty expensive for me. And I'm a little short on entries, I think, to do everything I want to do. I could try ace-king of hearts, then rough a diamond. Still risky, but a little bit less so. I can't afford to spend the ace of spades if I'm going to try for the squeeze ending. I need to hang on to it as a late re-entry. So I could play 3 rounds of hearts, then 3 rounds of clubs, and then run the hearts and try the squeeze, I guess. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I just wish I knew what was going on in diamonds first. I don't see a good way to find out, though. We're pitching a spade. South's. So in spades, both hands have a potential threat card for the squeeze. But South's is actually useless because you don't want one hand to have all three threats. So we don't need this last little spade. It's not doing anything. Now West has pitched a spade. Okay. And I think we do just rough this to isolate the guard. Okay. The queen was there. So the queen was falling. Fine. Suggests I don't know what the diamond position is. I'm excited to find out. It was a doubleton. Okay. So I could have afforded to lead a diamond and over rough West. I think actually no, a rough in with the 9 of hearts would have ruined me. Yeah. Okay. Because you'll see if we get to here, yeah, a low diamond. West roughs in with the 9, and how am I going to take the rest of the tricks? If I don't over rough, I'm losing a trick right now, and if I do over rough, I eventually lose a heart to East. West would certainly find that play. It's very much the right thing to do. So, I don't know if, like, setting... I don't know. It seems like just cashing all your winners, roughing a club to see what happens. That all seems like a good idea. Maybe there's something better, but can't be a lot better, I think, than what I did. And certainly what I did got the maximum possible reward, whether it was the best play or not. This is an easy 2 clubs. I guess you could bid 3-0 if you really didn't believe in anything, if you were a psychopath. But no trump might be the wrong spot. Partner might be short in hearts or in spades, and either way, I'm not excited about no trump if partner doesn't bid it first. Yeah, okay. And so with both minors, I mean, I'm not keen to play no trump. I'll offer spades and see if partner could bid 3-0. No. Okay. 5 clubs. Fine. I don't think I need to bid any more than that. Yep. This is why you don't just bid 3-0. No trump games are usually scoring better than minor suit games, but every so often they're not, and it's kind of nice to have a bidding system to help you determine which situation you're in. Here, it looks like we've got a reasonable shot at making 6. Now, of course, my primary goal is make 5, because I expect a big chunk of the field will be playing 3-0 going down. They're just bad. But if I can try to make 6 as well, that would be a nice improvement. So what might be nice is to try to rough 2 hearts in dummy and pitch both spades on diamonds. However, that's sort of contradictory almost. It only works if trumps are 2-2. Or I guess you could get a little lucky with how the diamonds and clubs split. Because you have no entries to dummy outside of diamonds, which are blocked, and clubs. So you'll have to draw all the trump before cashing the diamonds. And you can only draw 2 rounds if you've roughed 2 hearts in dummy. So if clubs are 2-2, then you could make 6 that way. You could try just roughing 1 heart, pitch a heart and a spade on the diamonds, and then take the spade finesse. Can you combine those chances so that if trump are 2-2, probably. Well, maybe not. Well, even if trump are 3-1, when you ruff 2 hearts, you're still going to lose at most 1 spade. So I think that's fine. So yeah, let's win this. Is it possible diamonds are 6-1? 5-2 makes me nervous. I guess based on the auction, they expect me to be short in diamonds because I showed long clubs and 4 spades. Maybe? I don't know. This is a little scary. I still think I want to just lead a heart. Maybe I could afford to draw 1 round of trump first. I don't know. They're switching to a spade right away. So I can't take the finesse after testing trumps. Sure. Yeah, this is a nice play. Ace, rough. Diamond, hopefully not ruffed. It's scary. Ace, rough. Club? Ace, rough. Ace of clubs. Club. And then see what happens. I think that's okay. Also, East spade lead suggests West has the king of spades. It would be pretty scary to switch here if you had it. I guess I could ruff with the 9 here, since I'm planning to use the 4 to get to hand anyway. Just in case something insane happens. Oh, but if I... Right. If I now play a club to the queen, I don't have the possibility of ending drawing trumps in dummy, do I? Yeah, I do. Of course, I can just unblock the diamond and ruff a heart. Okay. So the trump are not splitting. West's spots, if they can be believed, indicate that he has 4 diamonds, so East has 3. I mean, I think I should be okay to I could go down if I lead this and East ruffs. Is that really going to happen? I guess I'm already in a situation where... No, I could guarantee making it if I wanted. Just draw the last trump, overtake in diamonds, pitch my jack of hearts, and concede a spade. That guaranteed makes it. But as long as diamonds aren't 6-1... I can cash the jack of diamonds first. Then ruff a heart. And I have this slight chance of making more. I think I should just settle for making 5. I don't think East has 4 diamonds, which is what I would need for this other line to be a success. Just like, what 4 diamonds would you play small from when partner leads the 5 or whatever it was, right? So, draw the last trump. Overtake. Could have tried it. It wouldn't have worked, though. This 4 of diamonds is a winner, but East would have been able to rough it. And I would have had to over-rough and still lose a spade. Okay. I think 400 should be a good result. Not like incredible, but good. Oh, was there... Did I have a chance? Well, actually, I should just ask through the whole hand. Did I have a chance? I dropped a trick somewhere, huh? Yeah, definitely have to jump on the ace. Roughing a heart was the error. I have to unblock diamonds first. Or play trumps. What's that all about? Eventually, I can use my 2 diamond winners to pitch... Oh, I see. West's King of Spades is Doubleton. So I can pitch both of my hearts. Well, no, not quite. I thought for a moment I could bring down the King of Spades by, like, pitching both of my spades. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Draw 3 rounds of trump. Cash all the diamonds, pitching all your spades. Low spade, rough, dropping the king. Last club to dummy, or I guess a heart rough to dummy, either way. And then cash 2 spades, pitching your last hearts. Okay, well, that doesn't seem like a super likely line to work. I think 2 diamonds is enough. I could bid 3. It's a decent hand, but King X of Spades is not that exciting. Queen Jack Tight of Hearts, not that good. Partner wants to insist on clubs. I do have diamonds that are sort of worth insisting on. But I have pretty reasonable support for partner's clubs, and he might have no diamonds at all. I think I'll give partner a little bit of respect here. Don't want to get much higher anyway. Yeah, this is disgusting. Partner does not deserve my respect. What a terrible bid, partner. Okay, well, here we are. May as well play low, constraining the east-west entries so they can't use spades to get the east hand. Unlikely to matter. But I don't think playing the king could possibly improve matters. We need to pull trump while still having access to the diamonds somehow, and like I need to not lose a spade, so it sort of feels like spade rough with the ace. Club? West will pop with the king and maybe play another spade, which could be a problem. But I don't think anything else is going to work. If I just play a club, but like I'm not getting rid of this spade loser. Oh, East had the king. That's good news. All right, clubs are splitting. Well, your awful decision did not really cost us much, partner. But, I mean, I think it did cost us an overtrick, right? I could have made 5 diamonds. Just lose 2 clubs and nothing else. Yeah. Awful bid. Yep, no need to bid any more than this. Okay, so East has most of the points and length in hearts and clubs. Well, when I say most, I mean he doesn't have enough to open, but he does have enough to make a takeout double, so 10 or 11 probably. I have 13 and 8 is 21. Give East, let's say, 10. His partner has up to 9, I guess. Okay, so the points are pretty evenly split. East will have slightly more. 3 of clubs, I mean, presumably a doubleton. 3 deuce, so East has ace, king, jack. X. Ish. Ace, king, jack, 5th. Okay. Well, that is a blessing. I did not expect to win the 8. I guess West has the ace of hearts and underled in the hope of getting to his partner's king. I think, like, getting to dummy to take a diamond finesse is kind of pointless, right? We know East is short in diamonds. So I think you just lead these. Okay, now only the queen remains. And I can only get to dummy once to lead towards 1 honor. I know leading towards the queen of clubs will succeed, and I suspect leading towards the king of hearts will fail. So the choice there should be pretty clear. Question is, do I take a heart finesse on the way there? Because we've seen... It's not a heart finesse. The black suits are called spades, by the way, for beginners like me. We've seen East show up with 8 points in clubs. Apparently not much in hearts. Maybe the queen of diamonds, but probably not. No, I think it's quite likely East has the queen of spades. Hopefully it's not a singleton. It isn't. Okay, so now we have a pretty clear choice. You can lead a club up to the queen, getting the finesse. Great. Or you can cash the jack of spades, hoping that East doesn't have any more diamonds, in which case you get to pitch a heart. And then you could even lead a club and still get the finesse. There's no downside, though, to leading the jack of spades, because even if East does have a diamond, you're getting to win a trick. Right? Like, you're losing the trick because East is roughing it, but you get to throw away a loser. Like, you lose a heart instead of a diamond. You decrease your loser count by 1 by leading a spade. Whereas leading a club, you also decrease your loser count by 1. By leading a spade, you decrease it by 1 or perhaps 2. So, furthermore, I suspect East doesn't have a diamond, so this will hold up. But even if I had no idea whether East had another diamond, this would be the obviously correct play. Yeah. And now we can lead a diamond. It's club, that's what this suit is called, clubs. I played the queen. I guess I could have played the 10. It doesn't matter. I was sort of expecting East to play the jack for whatever reason. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So made 3. Not bad. Yeah, West's hard under lead. Very dangerous. So there's a system. What do they call it? 92. Huh. Only 51 overall. A lot of poor results. So when, I don't know if there's a name for this. Like suit preference, I guess, but specifically in this situation. Like the suit preference can be applied in other situations, but here when you're returning a card that you hope or expect partner to ruff, it is generally agreed by most players that it's useful to use the card that you return to signal suit preference. The idea being, it's probably desirable for you to get on lead again to give partner another ruff, and partner might not know which suit will get you on lead, and so you can use the card you return to tell him. A low club would say the lower of the remaining suits, non-trump suits. So here, hearts. And, a higher one, like the jack or the 8, to indicate the higher of the other suits, spades in this case. Maybe that's what Gibb meant by leading the 8, was don't underlead your heart. I think a human should probably interpret it that way. Is I don't have a heart entry, don't do something heroic in hearts trying to get to me. Just play a spade. And that would have, I assume, been quite a bit better for the defense, yeah. West dropped 2 tricks with the heart under lead here. They should have beaten me. Instead, I got an over trick. Just because of this one signal that East and West should be able to give each other, but robots don't really. So that's the importance of defensive signaling agreements. You can, when partner doesn't know for sure what's going on, like, it could be the case that the heroic low heart lead is necessary to beat the contract. I don't think it's like, if you just gave this hand to a random player and said partner returns a club for you to ruff, what do? You refuse to tell him whether it was a high club or a low club. Some of them would try a low heart. It could be the right play. But that's what signaling is for, is to help you find the right play when it's otherwise unclear. And I think East should lead the 8 of clubs. Maybe the jack would be all right. It's a little sad because it means declarer no longer needs to use an entry to finesse your jack of clubs later, which might matter. So for that reason, I can understand leading the 8. Anyway, what were some surprising results? Board 2, I did quite well, even though I was just miserable with my final contract. Weird. I think this should be, awful. But there are some people out there who can't find slams at all, so okay, here we are. Board 4. Yeah, if you don't bid 2-0, you'll get to play a different contract, and maybe that does better. Apparently, it does better than -100. Board 5, shockingly good result. Just for selling out to a spade instead of doing something stupid like bidding 1-0 and getting raised to 3, probably, is what the field is doing. Board 6, a disaster for bidding your hand correctly, I think. Double 1 spade, I don't know. I guess you could do it, but it seems pretty bad. Out of curiosity, how does that contract score? Yeah, if it goes double, pass, a diamond, pass, a spade, pass, 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 that makes 2. Oh man, you could pass a diamond. That's the par's result, huh? As it says over here. Forget, you guys, how much of that can you see? Enough of it. Okay. So that would be par. I don't think it's very realistic to get there. I don't know what the field is doing that's scoring better than this. Double then a spade, I guess. Maybe just overcalling a spade and it gets passed out. I don't like it. Board 7 we did well for 4 hearts making 6. Yeah, fine, I guess. An obvious normal contract. And then just reasonable play, sure. 8 and 9 were awful. Really? I thought this was okay. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, yeah, this is 8. 23%. 5 clubs making. Is West afraid to lead hearts after 1 diamond 3-0? You shouldn't be. Am I missing something here? This seems like a great result for me. It says I can make 6, and we talked about how, but that's not realistic at all. Nobody's getting into 4 spades, are they? Neither of us really are bid spades. I think it's like a diamond 3-0, and you just get lucky West doesn't lead a heart. I don't understand how else you could do better than this. Three clubs north making 3 was bad. Yeah, that makes total sense. The BBO populace is going to insist on their diamonds. I guess justifiably, because partner's a moron. Like, 2 clubs, 3 clubs is atrocious here. It's not forcing. It says you hate diamonds and love clubs. Like, come on. In a postmortem with humans, this is 100% North's fault. Here, of course, it's always my fault because I have to figure out how to field Gibbs' weird opinions because he's not going to field mine. But I just don't think you can bid 3 diamonds here and be a good player. And then this one was good because obviously I would expect a good result in a real game, but here I know that the robots will act the same as long as I act the same. Like a diamond, a spade, double, surely you bid 2 clubs, and over 2 diamonds, surely you pass. Hopefully no one's ever bidding 2-0 over 2 diamonds. You get a club lead, of course you play low, low. Well, maybe someone puts in the queen? That seems unlikely. I wonder if the difference between the 9 and the 10 of clubs is enough to help West figure out what to do. Probably not. And then after this, it's like... I bet a lot of the field wins the king here. They just like aren't paying attention to the fact that they can win a lower one. Doesn't actually matter this time. Because you can pitch all your hearts. I don't know. I think they probably cross the dummy in spades, cash a spade pitching something, and take a diamond finesse. Like, just completely asleep. Or they don't realize that cashing the jack of spades is free. I don't know. I think like anyone with a pulse should make 9 tricks against this defense. But a lot of people on BBO don't have a pulse. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.